So hello everyone, welcome to today's online practice. My name is Leigh and I'm really excited and a little bit nervous to guide you through it. I thought about having a spine mobilizing sequence to add on the side stretches, twisting, forward folding and back bending, just to help us bring forth a sense of vitality in ourselves. So without further ado, I invite you to find a comfortable seat on your mat and I'll be moving through the entire practice with you. So if you have any props handy, you're most welcome to place a cushion underneath your bum or even a block, resting your hands on top of your knees and just closing down your eyes. Sliding your shoulders away from your ears, softening through your face, and perhaps making use of the privacy of your home practice to add on a few long sighing exhales. So take a deep breath in with me. Through your mouth, exhale. Inhaling, breathing in vitality. Through your mouth, exhale. Last breath in, riding the wave of the breath to sit up nice and tall. Then through your mouth, exhale fully. Connecting to a rhythm of breath that can sustain and support you through our practice today. I'll invite you to join your palms together in prayer with your thumbs against your chest, or if you rather, you can press both palms flat against your heart. Softening your face down towards fingers, taking this little time here to maybe set an intention for your practice or set a dedication for your practice. What or who are you practicing for today? Tuck that intention or dedication inside your heart with your eyes still closed. Slide your thumbs up to the space between your eyebrows. And sending a little hello to anybody out there in the world in Singapore who may be stepping on the mats at the same time as you today. Welcome to class. Namaste. Let's come forward onto hands and knees, setting up for tabletop position. Fingers spread out wide, shoulders stacked over your wrists, and just having that stable distance between your knees so you feel supported by the earth. Now, here in tabletop, we're going to do a few rounds of Chakravarkrasana. So take an inhale with me, keep the back of your neck neutral. As you exhale, sit your bum down towards your heels, easing into child. You may need to walk your hands a little further forward. Now keep your hands where they are. Inhale forward into tabletop again. Your stance may be longer and that is okay. Then as you exhale, sit back into child. We're just going to go through this a few more times. Inhaling into tabletop, breathing in nice and slow. Exhaling into child's pose, sitting your bum down towards your heels. So I'm going to leave you here a few more rounds, moving tabletop as you inhale, child's pose as you exhale. If you like, the next time you come into tabletop, you can add on a little bit of a cow pose, lifting your chin, chest up a little bit. Then as you exhale, soften your chin in, sink back into child. Keep going with your breath. At the bottom of your next exhale, tuck your toes and ease back to downward facing dog. A little time here to have your little ritual of easing into dog, whether it's swiveling your hips, paddling your legs, lifting one leg up at a time even. So it really doesn't matter what I'm doing here, it is your practice. So maybe close your eyes down and give yourselves a few moments, tapping into what your body and your practice truly needs today. Without a need to rush, let your next exhale or so take you into stillness in your downward facing dog.
Here in down dog, feel free to soften your knees as generously as you want to, maybe pressing your belly and your chest towards your thighs. Take an inhale with me. Through your mouth, maybe. Exhale fully. We're gonna do a vinyasa variation. So as you inhale, lower your knees and send your heart up into cow pose. As you exhale, round into cat, pushing the mat away from you. Inhale into cow again, lifting chin, broadening chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in dog. Breath out fully. Bend your knees, look forward as you inhale, lightly step a hop to the top of your mat as you exhale. Halfway lift as we inhale, lengthening the spine. Soften and fold as you exhale. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. One more time, half lift as we inhale. Soften and fold as we exhale. Rise up to mountain as we inhale, sweeping your arms by your ears. Palms to prayer as we exhale. Taking a breath in. Maybe arms come down as you breathe out. One more centering breath in. And a long breath out. Sweep your arms up as we inhale. Forward fold as we exhale. Half lift as we inhale. Right leg back, knee down, exhale. Anjaneyasana, sweep your arms up as you breathe in. Maybe invite a little softness through your hips as you breathe out. One more inhale, adding a slight back bend here if you like. Listen, hands down as you exhale. Tabletop, cow pose as we inhale. Lifting chin, broadening chest. Round into cat as we exhale. Cow pose again as we inhale. Tuck your toes, downward dog as we exhale. So that is the vinyasa variation that I'll be guiding us through today. If you're practicing and you're having a stronger practice day, you're most welcome to add on your chaturanga or your chaturanga variations and modifications. Yeah? In downward dog as we are, as you inhale, mindfully lift your right leg up. Imagine you're pushing against gravity. As you exhale, knee to chest, step your foot between your hands, back knee down. Arms up high as we inhale, Anjaneyasana. Soften through your hips a little bit maybe, exhale. Adding a slight back bend if you like, breathing in slow. Hands down, step forward, exhale. Half lift as we inhale, lengthening. Deepen and fold as we exhale. Mountain as we inhale, sweeping your arms by ears. Dive back down, forward fold, exhale. Half lift as we inhale. Left leg back, knee down, exhale. Arms up high, breathing in. A little soft through your hips, breathing out. Optional back bend, inhaling here. Hands down, exhale. Tabletop, cow pose as we inhale, lifting. Round into cat as we exhale, actively pushing the mat away from you. Cow pose again as we inhale, lifting chin, chest. Tuck toes, downward dog as we exhale. Breathing in here. Maybe through your mouth, breathing out. One more breath in, lengthening through your spine. One more breath out. The left leg this time, stretch it nice and slow up as you inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Step through, back knee down. Arms up high as we inhale, sweeping your arms up. A little soft through your hips as you exhale. Now a slight back bend, reaching back as we breathe in. Hands down, step forward as we breathe out. Half lift as we inhale. Forward fold as we exhale. Mountain as we inhale, sweeping arms by ears. Palms to prayer. Exhale, pause. A breath in. Maybe arms come down, breathing out. Feeling the ground beneath you, stand tall as you inhale. Fully empty as you exhale. Adding on, sweep your arms up as you inhale. Forward fold as we exhale. Half lift as we inhale. Right leg back, knee down, exhale. Arms up high as we inhale, Anjaneyasana. This time, lightly draw your left hip back as you exhale. Feel like you're drawing into the midline. Then lengthen through your side body as you breathe in. To your right, open twist as we breathe out. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior arms as we inhale. Keep pressing down through your left big toe, sense the ground as you exhale. Maybe stretch back a little bit more, side body long as you inhale. Windmill your hands down, half Hanuman as you exhale. Leaning your hips back and straightening your left leg to any degree. I'm doing this practice without props because oftentimes at home we may not have blocks available. So you can always feel free to have your left knee soft. If it's available, you draw your bum back a little bit more. Just be curious, how does this shift your practice if you draw your toes towards your face a little more actively? Maybe encouraging a little bit more length as you breathe in through your spine, and a little more softness through your shoulders and your jaw as you breathe out. Now, lunge back forward, tuck your back toes and plant your palms. Three-legged dog, left leg sweeps up slow as we inhale. Knee to right elbow as we exhale. Thread your leg to the right, spin your right foot flat, fallen star as we inhale. Press down into foundation as we exhale. Take one more breath in, rainbow your hips up and away from the mat. Hand down, breathe out. Three-legged dog, left leg up as we inhale. Try not to kick. Knee to chest as we exhale. Warrior one, step through slowly, spin your back foot flat and rise up into a variation here, hitching your body forward, grounding your back foot down and turning your palms down towards the floor. So oftentimes the head is a little bit more lifted. Try to bring your arms and ears in tandem. Yeah? Let's take a breath in here. Press down through your feet, breathing out. Keep reaching long through your spine as you inhale. Straighten arms and legs, stand up as you exhale. So 2 more times, bend, hitch forward as we inhale, arms and ears in tandem. Straighten as we exhale. Bend, hitch forward as we inhale, strong back leg rooting down. Straighten as we exhale. This time, bend and hitch as you inhale. Lean forward a little bit more, bring your palms in prayer as you exhale. Now take another breath in, lifting your chest to your thumbs. Twist to your left, right elbow against your left thigh as you breathe out, palms in prayer. If you need to spin your back heel off the mat, go for that. Keep rooting your left foot firmly down. And then breathe in and out through your nose. In slow motion, look to the top of your mat or wherever you can balance. Press the weight into your left foot and very slowly step forward into twisted chair. Bringing your feet close, drawing your bum back, maybe drawing your right hip back a little bit more as you spin your chest up towards your thumbs. Take one breath in with me. Maybe drop the bum down a little bit more as you breathe out. Now stay low in your foundation, unwind to chair as you inhale, sweeping arms up. Pause for a moment as you exhale. Now straighten your legs, cactus your arms as you inhale, adding a slight back bend here. Round in as we exhale. Open up as we breathe in, back bending. Round in as we breathe out. Open up as we breathe in. Round in as we breathe out. Sweep your arms up high as we inhale, slight back bend if you like. Dive down, forward fold as we exhale. Half lift as we inhale, still on the right leg back, knee down, exhale. Left hand up as we inhale, simple twist to the left. Now option one, stay, right hand is firm and pressing down. Second option, wrap your left hand behind your back, fingers to your right hip crease. Third option is you soften your hips down a little bit more, twisted lizard, right foot up.
Left hand catches hold of foot, and then you can either draw the heel to your bum or kick the foot away from you, choosing to open into a little bit of a back bend here. If you like to come down onto your right forearm, go for it. Staying connected to your breath and maybe closing your eyes down for a little while. So we're going to be quiet for a bit. Allow this quiet to kind of connect you with how you're breathing, how you're feeling. Taking one more breath in. One more breath out. Gently release your palms back down. Three-legged dog, left leg up as we inhale, nice and slow. Bend your knee, open at the hip as you exhale. This is your option one. You can look under either armpit. If you want to come into wild thing, my preferred transition, shift forward so you have your shoulders stacked over your wrists, then flip and land, tiptoes into the floor, pulling up through your hips and reaching out through your left hand. If you want, you can also bring your left palm to prayer in front of your heart, softening your neck and just exposing your throat a little bit. Take a breath in with me. Flip back, vinyasa optional, any style. I'm going to move through the cat and cow version that I showed you. So inhaling into cow as you breathe in, round into cat as you breathe out. Arching into cow again as you inhale. Then down dog, meet you there as we exhale. So here in down dog, it's the perfect time to recalibrate your breath. It's also time for me to catch my breath. So it's, yeah. Maybe like me, you need to take a long inhale. And a big sigh as we exhale. Then bend your knees, look to your hands as you inhale, lightly step a hop to the top of your mat, exhale. Half lift as we inhale, lengthening. Deepen and fold as we exhale. Mountain as we inhale, sweeping arms up. Dive down, forward fold as we exhale. Half lift as we inhale, left leg back, knee down, exhale. Arms up high as we inhale. This time the right hip, lightly tuck it back slightly as you exhale. Now lengthen through your side body as you breathe in. To your left, open twist as you breathe out. Flip your front palm. Reverse warrior arms as we inhale. Sense the ground with your right big toe as you exhale. Then lengthen the side body, maybe reach back a little bit more as you breathe in. Windmill hands down, half Hanuman as you breathe out. Leaning the hips back. Right knee can be as soft as you need it to be, or you can sink the bum back a little bit more, straightening the right leg and actively curling the toes towards your face. Maybe inviting a little bit more length through the spine as you inhale, and then softening down, folding and offering as you exhale. Now slowly lunge back forward, tuck your back toes, plant your palms. Three-legged dog, right leg slowly lifts up as we inhale. Knee to left elbow as we exhale. Thread your leg to the left, left foot flat, left arm up as we inhale, fallen star. Press down into your foundation, left foot and right hand as you exhale. Then rainbow your hips up as you breathe in. Hand comes back down, breathe out. Three-legged dog, right leg up again as we inhale. Knee to chest as we exhale. Warrior one variation. Press your foot between your hands, spin your back foot flat, lift and hitch as you inhale. Arms and ears in tandem. A few moments here, let your breath flow. Just glue down into your foundation. Lengthen into your spine a little bit more. Now take a breath in with me. Straighten your legs, arms down, breath out. If you feel like you need a shorter stance, go ahead and take it. Then bend, hitch forward as you inhale. Straighten as we exhale. Back of your neck is long, yeah? One more time. Bend, hitch as we inhale. Straighten as we exhale.
Bend and hitch as we inhale, pause, keep lengthening, keep breathing, join your palms in prayer. Then as you offer your heart forward a little bit, begin to twist towards your right, hooking your left elbow against your right thigh. If you want, you can keep your back foot grounded, or you can spin your back heel off the mat. Oftentimes it frees up a little bit more space. Breathing well, closing your eyes, the balance is working for you today. And then turning your gaze to the top of your mat. I shouldn't have closed my eyes. Turning the gaze to the top of your mat, lean your body weight forward. Begin to hover your left foot off and lightly step it to meet your right, meeting us in twisted chair, bum back, knees closed, heart spinning up to thumbs. Take one more breath in. Maybe bum comes down a little bit as you breathe out. Now stay low in your foundation, unwind into chair as you inhale, sweeping arms up. Pause for a moment, exhale. Come up to stand, cactus your arms as you inhale, open the heart space. Round in as we exhale. Open up, breathing in. Round in, breathing out. Open up, breathing in. Round in, breathing out. Mountain with a slight back bend as you inhale. Stay rooted in your foundation. Dive down, forward fold as we exhale. Half lift as we inhale. Left leg back, knee down as we exhale. Right arm up as we inhale. So this is your option one. Second option, wrap your right hand behind your back, fingers to your left hip crease, just spinning your heart space open. Third option, twisted lizard, left foot up. Right hand to left foot, you can draw your heel to your bum, or you can kick the foot away from you. It's okay to fall out onto the outer edge of your right foot. Closing your eyes maybe. Maybe taking the option to come down onto your left forearm as well. And then as we did on the other side, we're going to be here together in quiet for a little bit. Slowing the breath down if available. Still as we are, taking one more breath in, filling the lungs. As you exhale, return everything to the ground, palms and left foot. Three-legged dog, right leg up as we inhale. Bend your knee, open at the hip as you exhale. Now feel free to stay looking under either armpit or come into wild thing, shifting forward first, then flipping and landing your tiptoes onto the floor, up through the hips, broad through the heart, right hand reaching out or right palm to your heart space, up to you. Keep pressing your left hand down, take one more breath in, flip back, vinyasa your style, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Finding a little stillness in down dog perhaps. Smoothing out the back of your neck. Softening your jaw. Sliding a little actively your shoulders away from your ears. Then bend your knees, look to your hands as you inhale, lightly step a hop forward as we exhale. Halfway lift as we inhale, softly fold as we exhale. Mountain as we inhale, rise up in any way that feels right. Palms to prayer, exhale, pause. Staying here, inhale. Arms come down, exhale. And we're just going to stay centering in mountain for a few moments, reestablishing our foundation to the mat beneath us and the earth beneath the mat. Rooting down to rise and stand tall from that foundation.
And then reconnecting also perhaps to the foundation of our breath. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Take an inhale. Exhale fully. Sweep your arms up, inhaling. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift as we inhale. Right leg back for high lunge prep as we exhale. Now rise up into high lunge as you inhale and just let your breath continue to flow. Take a moment to sense your foundation. If you're having a slightly wobbly practice day, try walking your left foot to the left one small step. Okay? Now, back leg strong, left big toe rooting down, left fingers around your right wrist. Lengthen up through your side body as you inhale to the left. Add a side stretch as you exhale. It doesn't have to be very deep. Stay connected to your midline here. And then as we continue to hold this, maybe invite a little bit more space into the center of your chest. Now, take one more breath in with me. Slow and steady, open up into Warrior Two as we exhale. Gazing beyond your left fingers, rooting both feet firmly down to the mat. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior as we inhale, sweeping your left arm back. Side angle, easy one. Left elbow to your left thigh as you exhale. Right arm by your ear, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Stay rooted in your foundation. 2 more times. Reverse warrior as we inhale, sweeping your left arm back. Side angle as you exhale, you can go where we were or go a little bit deeper. Left hand down to the inside or outside of your foot. Last time, reverse as we inhale. Last time, side angle as we exhale. Any variation. Take a breath in as you are in side angle. Look down, release your hands down as you exhale. Spin your back heel off. Easy twist as we inhale. Option 1, stay here. Second option, any version of side plank. I'm going to show you the modified version. Spinning your right foot down, drawing your left foot in, pressing your left foot into the mat, and lifting your hips up. If you have your own funky variations, go for it. Top arm can stretch across your ear as well. Stay with the breath here. Listen carefully. Take a breath in as you are. Left hand down, step back to plank as you breathe out. Take a long inhale and plank. Leading with our right arm this time, lower down into forearm plank as you exhale. Shifting your shoulders a little more forward, tightening the bum, and really balancing on the balls of your toes. Long through the neck and the spine, long in the breath. Staying on our forearms, take one more breath in. Just the lower body, lower your hips and your legs down into sphinx as you exhale. Untucking the toes, closing the eyes, and just enjoying a little bit of stillness here. At the bottom of your exhale, slowly sit back into child's pose. If you're up for it, we're going to move through a few rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, shift forward into tabletop, lifting your chin, chest forward. Round into cat as you exhale. Arch into cow as we inhale. Round into cat, exhale. Just a few more rounds at your own pace, arching and rounding. And if it doesn't feel too good for your back to do this, you can always stay in tabletop, keeping the spine neutral and the neck long. At the bottom of our next exhale, let's meet back in downward facing dog. In downward dog here, taking one collective breath in, and a long breath out. Then bend your knees, look forward as you inhale, lightly step or hop, exhale. Half lift as we inhale, lengthening. Softly fold as we exhale. Mountain as we inhale, sweeping arms up, reach back if you like. Then dive down, forward fold, exhale. Half lift as we inhale, left leg back, high lunge prep as we exhale. Rise up into high lunge, nice and slow as we inhale, and keep the breath flowing. Just sense your foundation here. If you feel like you need to, shift your right foot a little bit to the right. Now with that back leg strong and your right big toe rooted, right fingers around your left wrist, lengthen up as you inhale, side stretch to your right as you exhale. So moving just enough to feel a shift in the body, a shift in the energetic body even. And then for the last moments, allowing the heart space to open up a little bit more. We're going to be entering and transitioning from the side stretch. So take a breath in. As you exhale, open out, warrior two. Pulling your legs away from each other, pulling your arms away from each other. Take one breath in here. One breath out, rooting into your right big toe, left baby toe. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior as we inhale. Side angle, easy one first as we exhale. Right elbow to thigh, left arm by ear. Then stay connected to your foundation. Reverse warrior again as we inhale, lengthening the side body. Side angle again as we exhale. Any variation, elbow or hand down, left arm over. Last time, reverse as we inhale. Side angle, your style as we exhale. Take a breath in here in side angle. Look down, release your hands down as you exhale. Easy twist, right hand up as we inhale. Spin your back heel off the mat. Option one, stay here. Second option, any version of a side plank. So you can do what I showed you earlier. Right foot down, pulling your hips up. You can stack your feet or take any of your variations that you like. You can even stretch your right arm by your ear. Taking one more breath here. Hand down, stay in plank as you exhale. Take one long inhale in plank, leading with the left arm this time, lower down into forearm plank as you exhale. Not too long, shifting your shoulders forward, balancing on the ball of your toes, lengthening through your spine, especially through the back of your neck. Now one breath in with me. Lower body, lower it down as you exhale, coming into sphinx. Untucking your toes. Energetically drawing your elbows in towards your chest, closing your eyes if you like. If you're in the mood for a little bit of a deeper passive back bend, keep your legs soft, turn your hands slightly out to the side, and then straighten your arms into seal. You can walk your hands back to deepen that intensity, but it's never compulsory. We're just going to be here for a little bit, sensing out how the body feels in the shape, sensing how the breath feels in the shape as well. On your next exhale, either rest on your belly or ease back into child. I'm going to leave it to you. Take your time. If you're lying down on your belly, you can turn one hand on top of the other, resting your head at the side of your face on the hands. If you're in child, you're welcome to take any variation. Arms extended, knees together or apart, up to you. Slowly, very, very slowly, transition to lay down on your back, preparing for bridge pose. Bending your knees, Pressing your feet flat. And for today's variation, having your palms down beside your body. Okay? So make sure your feet are at a stable distance. Most people would say you have your fingers touching your heels, but for me, I feel like whatever is stable, that works. Now, as we inhale, lift your hips up, but also stretch your arms up by your ears. As we exhale, hips lower, arms lower all the way down beside. So let's keep going. Inhale, hips and arms up in tandem. As you exhale, arms and hips down in tandem. So keep going, allowing yourself to kind of acquaint with that transition. Maybe readjusting your feet so you have that stable foundation. Lifting as you inhale, arms and hips in tandem. Lowering as you exhale, arms and hips still in tandem. And the next time you're up and lifted, meet me here. Then you can stay in bridge with your feet down and your arms above you, or any variation that you may want to play around with, even the classical interlacing fingers underneath your body. Or if you're craving a deeper back bend today and it's in your practice, press your palms by the side of your ears in preparation for wheel. When you're ready, you can press to the crown of your head, readjusting your hands if you need, and then straighten your arms out into your back bend. You can lift your heels, play around with any variation that you want, or keep it nice and chill. Hands and feet rooted, spine long, neck soft. If you're transitioning from wheel, take a little extra care. Wherever you are, slowly lower all the way out of your back bend. Lay back down on your back. Let your knees come in to kiss each other, and your arms and your legs maybe about met width apart. And then splay your arms out as much as space around you allows you to. After that back bend, just reconnecting back body onto earth. And then with your feet met width apart, as you exhale, allow both knees to fall over to your right side. Maybe you stay, turning your head left and right a couple of times, releasing any tension. Maybe you want to bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh, weighing the left side body down a little bit more. If you have a deeper reclined twist that feels like it would fit into practice now, you're welcome to take it. Your right leg will go straight, or any other variation. Left leg across your body if you're twisting in that depth. Wherever you have chosen to be, find a little stillness. And then as you inhale, bring yourself back to center, pausing for a while. As you exhale, allow both legs to fall over to your left. You can stay as you are, turning your head left to right a little bit. A little somatic movement for the neck, releasing any tension. You can bring your bottom left ankle on top of your right thigh if you want, weighing everything down. And if you want that deeper twist, you're welcome to take it now. Otherwise, find somewhere you can pause in stillness and be in that stillness, both invite it as well as receive it. As you inhale, slowly bring yourself back to center, pausing. Draw your knees into your chest when you're ready, wrapping your arms around your legs. So this is a little bit of a freestyle time. You can stay here, just hugging in and integrating, keeping things really nice and simple. You can maybe take happy baby Hands on your shins, outer feet or peace fingers around your big toes with your elbows against the inseam of your legs. Or if you want to rock up into a seated forward fold, any one of your choice, you're welcome to do that as well. If you're happy, baby, and you have plenty of space in your body and around your mat, you can straighten out into a straddle as well. So wherever we are choosing to be, let's invite a little stillness there. If you're transitioning from your forward fold, take your own sweet time. There's no need to rush. If you're in happy baby or in your straddle, I'm going to now ask you to slowly gather your knees back into your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs again. If there's anything like you need to do, you feel like you need to do to bring your practice to an energetic full stop, please do that. Otherwise, if you're ready for Savasana, take one inhale. You can even lift your head off the mat and draw your forehead close towards your knees. And then as you exhale, let go of everything, setting up for Savasana. So the most traditional manner would be to lay down, flat on your back, arms and legs straight. But if for any reason that does not feel like it's suitable or restful for you, you can lay on your belly, sit up, close your eyes. Allow every wave of your exhalation to connect you back to the mat, to connect you back to the earth. And if you find it a little bit uncomfortable to close your eyes, you can always keep your eyes open, pick a spot on the ceiling to look at, and just soften your gaze inward. One of the things I have learned is to, with every Shavasana, and with every exhale that I take in Shavasana, to make a little invitation or an invocation for the wisdom, or rather the intellect of our mind, to drop down to the spaciousness and the wisdom of our heart with every exhale. So I welcome you to try that. Take an inhale, filling the belly, filling the lungs. And as you exhale, inviting the overworked intellect of the mind to soften down into the spaciousness, the intrinsic wisdom of the heart space. You're always welcome to take a longer Shavasana. Let this clip play. You don't have to respond to it. But if you're ready to end your practice with me, then I invite you to bring your palms in prayer with your thumbs against your chest, or if you rather, both palms flat against your heart. Taking a moment here of intimate connection with yourself, remembering why you practice, what was your intention, who was it dedicated to, if you set one. Sliding your thumbs up to the space between your eyebrows. Taking a moment to be grateful for our safety, our ability to share and still indulge in a yoga practice. And perhaps allowing the gratitude that fills us to radiate out into the world outside, trusting that this good energy will find pockets of space in the world that needs it the most. Thank you for joining me in practice today. Namaste.